Doug got a bike rack. He wanted to see one in person, so we went to a local bike shop and purchased it. We didn't get the swing away arm yet. We're gonna try to live without it because it just makes the van so much longer as it is. We got this little travel bed for Bella. It's the kind that you kind of hang on your seat by your headrest, but we adapted it. We think it'll work. We glued up the main insulation panels, 3/4 inch on all 4 areas. This is going to be a window, and so is that, so we're going to leave it. We're not sure how much of that's going to be a window, we're not sure, but I installed the rain guards. Got those off of Amazon. And we got window covers from Van Essentials for the front windows and the windshield. They're magnetic, although this one, not the front, I don't know. And we have this side step that we are in the process of trying to install right now because it's really high step to get in. We gotta go to Home Depot and get expanding spray insulation for the rest of the places and start pre-wiring. Hopefully today, maybe if not tomorrow. This is the state of our house. Oh my goodness, you won't believe it. We did get a storage unit for down here also, so now we have one in Massachusetts and we have one down here, for now anyway, because Doug has just so many tools. But this is a beast of a power system. It's Blue Eddy AC 500, 5,000 watts. And it's got the 2 Blue Eddy 300 something. I don't know, the names are so complicated, but it comes with a free trolley and the cords. Look at this thing. It's massive, and it's so heavy because I moved this all into here myself. So we're hoping we can stack these 2 under the bed towards the back, and then that next to it. One thing is good, you don't have to stack them on top, so that's good. Except these things look like gas pumps, don't they? They're so huge. Hey, Bella? So, for now, most of the stuff in the storage unit is empty boxes, because we don't want to throw them away yet. So, we're storing them there so we can move in here. This bodega fridge sucks. The freezer would not stay down to its temperature, so we're returning that. Customer service was no help. She didn't really understand what the product even did or was. We did get this cute little 6-in-1 oven for on top of the counter. It is it air fry, bakes, broils, reheats, roasts, and toasts. So basically, we're not gonna have any propane in the van. We're using induction cooking and electric. That's why we got such a big power system. And that power system is expandable if we need it to be. So we did order a new fridge, a set point, which is what I had in Homeboy. So it's a bigger one too, and it seems much nicer. But that's not going to be here for a week or so. We also got the Charger 1 DC to DC charger for the Blue Eddy. This van build is going to be done over several months, and we're going to have to live in it start August 1st, so we're just going to have to do things gradual. Those solar panels will be later on in the build.
That really is a shitty place to put this one.
Trying to protect Doug from the sun. Here's my trick to try to keep the van a little cooler. I have to store the insulation on the edge the sun is shining on. Had to get it out of the van anyway. This is what we're up to now. I just started running the wire for the Max Air fan. We decided we're just going to use like loom the whole way where the wires go, I think. So I got the wire ready, but we don't have the right connectors. They're coming today. We're kind of doing it in a little bit of a weird order because next Tuesday we're leaving to go to New Hampshire for camping. So we're trying to get the bed bump outs done on both sides and then the bed platform. But actually first the floor, then the bed platform. We're trying to get all that done in just like 4 days, but he's working, so we only just have the weekend. So hopefully we can get that done so at least we have a bed up off the floor for our trip. And then we're just going to kind of set up a makeshift kitchen and everything. This is like the bed bump out area. So part of it will be where our feet or our head goes. It's going to be another one on the other side. And then this is going to be some shelves, some inset shelves. We wanted to use that space. There's 3/4 insulation behind that. I got the insulation panels in the back door. I'll show more of how this thing was made once the stuff's out of the way. Bella tried out her little seat. She liked it. It's kind of a pain to remove, so I don't know if we'll be going back and forth through those seats. And if we want to swivel that seat, we'll have to take it off. All right, it's Saturday, June 21st. Just got out here this morning. 8:40, kind of a late start. We did this yesterday. We're using these type of connectors that you use a heat gun on. And it's supposed to kind of solders it right here where this metal is. And then it holds the wire, so these are nice and strong. So this is going to go down this piece of room. Oh, they got it here. And then the Blue Eddy is going to go there permanently, but for our trip coming up Monday, it's going to be out here because we have to physically plug in everything because we don't have all the wiring done yet. The plan for me is to wire the 12-volt plug on the other end of this wire so we can plug it into the Blue Eddy. And this is the cable for the DC to DC charger, the Charger 1 from Blue Eddy. I'm just going to run this. It has to go to the battery under the seat, so I'm going to run it down that bottom all the way through there so it can be back here where the Blue Eddy is going to be.
The power.
So we're testing out the Max Air fan. I just realized there's an outlet back here to test it out. So let's see. Oh boy. Nice. Hey, are you in timeout for eating stuff off the floor? Yes, you are. Dirty face. Comfy? She loves a new little bed, a little car seat. We made these little blocks to support it, keep this little shelf level. So this board is screwed into threaded holes in the van. I think there's 4 or 5 bolts. But this is the board for the bed. That's screwed into this board. Then there's going to be legs.
Yeah.
Now this is for our trip. After our trip, we'll have to take out those legs and make them a little shorter once we build the floor. So this is how we're making the bed. Platform. got the Blue Eddy there for now for just this trip. Normally it's going to sit right here. So we decided, in order to give us more room in the living area, to go with a 58-inch wide bed, which is 2 inches more narrow than a queen size bed. We tested it out in our bed and realized that we'd be fine with that. Good morning. Let me show you where we're at right now. We got these shelves done. We had this idea to keep stuff in there, to put this like wire. So we got that little rods in a... Doug installed them like that. I'm a little worried about them being strong enough, but he says they'll be fine, so we'll see. But that's great that I'll have it for our trip. And this one is almost done. We just got to add the rods to that one. I'm not sure if this is what they're going to look like permanently. I do want the shelves, but we may have a door over them. It just depends how they look. This side, I think, is going to be hygiene items, and I don't really want those showing. So, although the counter is going to come up to like here or so, so some may be behind the counter. So I don't know if we're going to lose some of it, or if maybe I'll leave a little space to reach back and get stuff. I'm not sure. So the platform's all set, so the bed's ready. Got the Blue Eddy back there and the charger 1 hooked up. Seems to work okay. We can't tell yet because the battery was full, so it won't really charge if the battery's full, obviously. So later today I'll be putting some gear back here and our stuff for our trip. I don't know if you remember, but we used to have these boards coming down here, and then we realized that it's actually blocking off like several inches of the bed, you know, right into where the mattress would be. So Doug, we took them out, and he just added just a little finishing piece up there. If you can see it right there. So I don't know, we'll have to figure out how to trim that out later. All right, my next video, I'll probably just show you the final setup as far as, well, the final temporary setup for our trip. I think it'll be pretty cool. All right, so that'll be in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.